Okay, so I'm back behind 515 South Frio with police escort. Detective Gentry and A. Chavez. They have the barriers up. I'm not going inside of that. They did mention that the signs up here that I've told them are not legal towing signs are up there. They're also aware that there are no signages on the pedestrian gate. Again, Lieutenant Zuniga has told me they're going to work on those signs. The person who brought me over here is going to go look at the signs. We can discuss that later, but that's not the issue. The issue is I wanted to film this wonderful vehicle, San Antonio Incident Command. It's being used by the fire department. I was told last night that it's also used by the police department. It's a brand new vehicle, but that is a fire department vehicle, and it's set up for a command situation. What they do here is when they have an area where they may be for an extended period of time, they use it as a rest and relax area or a mobile command. From what I've read online, several of the police command vehicles do have really good communications equipment inside. You got a unit that's out of service going by there. I'd noticed the tents as well. And again, so the issue with this back here, with this vehicle, I just wanted to come back here and talk to someone about what it's designed for, what its intent, if it's designed as mainly a communication vehicle, or if it is designed as recreational relaxation, because I've been told both, and I'm sure it's multi-purpose. The officer that I spoke with last night said that both the fire department and the police department use it. Right now it is sporting the fire department logo, no fire department sign on it. So I don't know if those are temporary logos, if they switch out between them, or if they don't even bother. If the police need to use it, they use it. I suspect that he may have also misinformed me, because I mean it's clearly labeled as one, and it does say fire department on the logo on there. So you got their little four-wheelers or whatever there with drinks and water. You see on the back, that's communication equipment. I was careful, asked to make sure that there wasn't anything sensitive I could not record about the vehicle. I didn't want to put anything on there that they didn't want broadcast or published. That's the generator I was talking about that I could see from the street with the flashing red and blue lights. And not trying to be a rush, but these guys have already spent much of their day, or at least an hour or two, so I'm gonna finish up here and get the heck out of here before someone else comes out here who doesn't like me and decides to put me in a pair of handcuffs. Good evening, officer. Oh, it's going good. Oh, you're a captain? Oh, I'm sorry. I saw your on your mic. It looked like two cross bars. I have a question for you. Maybe you can answer it for me. This lobby is typically open to the public. I know it's night now. I'm not trying to get in there right now, but so it's open to the public, so you can film in there and you can bring a firearm in there, correct?
No firearms.
Okay, you understand that sign doesn't mean you can't take a firearm inside there if you have a license to carry?
This is the city building, and they said unless specifically permitted under Texas state law. So if you have that, you're welcome to do what you need to do, but that we don't allow firearms, just ours inside.
Oh, okay. Real quick, your office?
I've got to get inside, okay?
Not a problem. 1735. Another fail. Cool, you got a car that's designed not to look like a police car. It does say police on the side though. How you doing, officer? So LGZ 0472, it's be really real careful. It does say San Antonio Police on it, but again, it is an unmarked car. I mean, you see any vehicle that has this big old bumper on it and push bar has, if you see over there, you have the spotlight on the side. It's obvious that it is a police officer, to someone who recognizes their unmarked units, but a lot of people wouldn't know that. Texas has a policy that non-emergency vehicles like this is, if they don't have their lights, they're not supposed to pull you over. But you know. How you doing? Do you mind if I ask you a question? I noticed your car's one of those stealth ones. Are you allowed to pull people over with this vehicle, or because you do have emergency bars on the inside, right? Is that okay? So that's why you can. Okay, no, that was just my question. I'm like, hey, that's cool. Okay, thank you. You too. So yeah, he does have emergency lights inside, so he can actually pull someone over. Again, you should be able to see the municipality on the side of the car, but they designed these that way. Thing that you should look for, again, that big old spotlight on the side of his vehicle shows it very clearly. These two gentlemen are all decked out in tactical gear. How you doing, guys? Wonder what unit they're working with. They're also in a unmarked unit, GWD 3026. I'll try not to engage too close to this window because it does look like they have a victim or suspect in there, so I'll avoid recording in that direction. I've moved to this side because there appears to be either a suspect or a victim inside that might accidentally get recorded if I stay on the other side. So while I'm not required to do that, I tried very, very hard to be a responsible journalist and protect the rights of others. So again, that's why I just paused and moved back to this side. Ma'am, just to follow up real quick.
Sorry, I'm late to a call.
No, that's all right. So I can film in there, I just can't take a gun. Again, it's almost like pulling teeth, but she has no obligation to answer my questions, you know, so it is what it is. It's just a matter of interviewing techniques and getting what you can. I'm doing good. Are you guys with San Antonio Police?
I think so. We are.
You are? Okay,
Yeah,
not.
we are. Hey, who are you? Just so we can follow you.
Oh, no problem. You can follow. Oh, you mean on YouTube?
Yeah, I want to follow you, man.
None of my stuff is published right now, but I'll give you my full name so that.
I want to help you out with some followers.
No, no problem. None of it's published right now because I have a pending court date that I don't want to put anything up.
Okay. Oh, you don't got time about that.
No. That's okay.
I'm
So.
just hoping to help you out, man.
No, I appreciate you being cordial. I didn't know if you guys are off duty or undercover or anything. That's why I'm not, filming you.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
I'm real respectful about things like that. Real quick, this sign right here. Does that sign mean I can't bring a firearm inside the lobby? Okay, so, but underneath it says unless permitted under state law. If I have a concealed handgun license, isn't that allowing me to go inside?
Yeah, man. The sign clearly states no guns inside, man.
Okay.
And for their safety, man. There's been shootings.
And I appreciate your answer. Can I just document your badge number?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I do appreciate it.
Yeah,
Not a problem. I'm going to turn the recording away so there's someone walking out here. So the officer doesn't want to be identified, and I respect that. He didn't want to tell me who he is. Again, they're wearing tactical.
This other guy's with the Fusion team, and he said they work together. Yes,
we're actually in the same office.
Okay.
So this is what I want to do. This is my goal for you, right? My goal for you is to not have anxiety around officers. My goal for you is to keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, within the law. I can't speak for what happened last year when you got arrested because I'm not there. So, but I do want you to continue doing whatever you do doesn't sound like you are, right? So I'm cool with that. Like I said, I don't think anybody will have an issue with that. So I think us having this kind of communication is perfect. That way I understand where you're coming from, you understand where we're coming from, and then nobody has issues. You know what I mean? Officers get to know who you are, and they see you recording, and then they don't flip out, right? So I don't mind what you're doing whatsoever.
I mean,
within limit,
yeah,
right? Within limit.
I mean, again, if and I know you guys have looked at my videos. I
haven't, honestly.
I'm going to be flat out honest with you. My videos have no viewers ever because I don't publicize. And then after I talked with Lieutenant Zuniga, I went from 7 views to 852. I guarantee you it was all intelligence, police type of. I mean, I can't prove that, but really, I mean, come on. If I don't have views for sense, and I'm like, hey, you guys have seen what I do, so if you see what I do,
I want whatever interaction you have with police
to be positive. Exactly, and that's exactly why when I say if you've seen the videos that I post. And I know some officers have, whether they're in the intelligence unit or whatever unit they're with.
Is this yours?
Oh yeah, see, I told you you guys have seen it.
Okay.
No, she's right over now.
I've never seen it.
See, well, no, I mean that's again what I'm saying. I'm not sure which video you're watching. I use that to block certain things out that are for privacy reasons. But
Yeah, looks like a good video. Where county officer teaches explorer how to not identify
himself
yourself
problem.
with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 views.
So I mean, there's other ones in there, and there is one that's embarrassing for Sergeant Wing. But you know what? I'm sorry if you act inappropriately. That's not my issue. If you'd have been appropriate with me,